Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to apologize for the fact that I haven't put a video in a really long time. I've been a little caught up with certain things that have been going on, but for sure, I mean, today there's a video, you guys are clearly watching it, and this Thursday coming up, if the video isn't out before then, there's going to be another vlog. I'm going to hang out with my boyfriend and a friend of ours, and we're going to go to see the Avengers Age of Ultron, because I'm super behind, and everyone I know has seen it. My mom's seen it. Like, really? My mom's seen it and I haven't seen it. And we're gonna go to a comic book store called Tate's. So it should be fun. Hopefully it's fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, of course it's gonna be fun. Comics and Avengers, but it can't get any better than that. But today my video is actually gonna be about anime. Don't judge me. I actually had a friend of mine mention to me that a topic should be why I'm obsessed with Asian stuff. I don't know if you guys can see behind me my collection of Asian things. I actually have snacks over here, ramen bottles, a Sailor Moon figurine, cat ears that my sister gave to me from a convention from a long time ago, and some Hello Kitty chocolate. That is my little shrine of Japanese things. And I also had another friend mention to me to mention some of the animes that I like. So I'm going to go through some animes that I like, and if it gets too long, I might chop it up and put it in a second video. So stay tuned. So the first anime I'm going to mention is Panty and Stocking, which, don't judge me. It's a very adult anime. It's very vulgar, very crude. A lot of stuff that you can see for yourself. It came out in 2010, and it's basically about these two anarchy angels who basically fell out of heaven. And they fell out of heaven because they were behaving bad, and in order to buy their way back into heaven, they have to eliminate ghosts and collect heaven coins. So it's a really good anime. It's really funny. It has creative animation, and it's definitely something I suggest for people who are over the age of 17. Okay, so the second anime I'm going to mention is called Angelic Layer. For those of you that are familiar with an anime called Chobits, or another one called Triple X Holic, it's from the same creator, Clamp. Clamp is actually a group of 4 females who get together and make anime and manga, which I think is pretty awesome because not only are they a small group, the entire company, the entire group is owned by women. So, power to the females. This is actually an anime about a girl who moves with her aunt to Tokyo, and she comes across this sport where there's angels, or they're dolls, and they're thrown into a layer and they get controlled with a helmet, and it's kind of sci-fi a little bit, a very, very little sci-fi content. It's cute, it's funny, and it's Clamp. You can't get any better than Clamp. I mean, come on. This anime actually came out in 2001. Sorry, I had a peek. So if you haven't seen it already, definitely go check that one out. The next anime I'm going to mention is an anime called Sword Art Online, or S.O.A. It's an anime that a friend of mine actually recommended to me, and this anime is an emotional roller coaster. From the first episode, I was pretty much in tears. But this is definitely something that you should watch. It's about these people who play on an online game, and they put on this helmet, another helmet thing. They put on the helmet, and in the helmet it's a visual RPG game where you can play with people around the world, and the creator announces that you're basically stuck in the game till you get to the 100th floor. That was right. 100th floor of the game in order to finish, and if you die beforehand, you die in real life. If you pull the helmet off in real life, you die. I think your brain explodes or something, which isn't really fun. So it's kind of scary because the people that are in the anime are afraid that their family or their friends are going to find them with the helmet on and attempt to remove it, and they'll die. The next anime is Elfen Lied. It depends on who you are that pronounces it. It's an anime about a girl who is a new species of human, and they were ending up testing on her, and she escapes from the test labs. And because she escapes, she develops 2 personalities, which is Lucy and New. And Lucy's very violent and scary and tough, and New's very innocent. She's very innocent, she's very cute, and the reason I really like this anime is not because it's super gory, but because it has a very big twist, and I'm not going to tell you what that twist is or where it comes in because that's for you to find out. The next anime I'm going to mention is an anime called Samurai Champloo. This anime is basically, if you've heard, I'm pretty sure you know if I tell you this. Tokyo Drift main theme song. That's the Teriyaki Boys. If the Teriyaki Boys were to live in like the Edo period, that's this anime. It's where hip hop and samurais and fighting, and it's just a really good anime. It's basically about a girl who works in a, I guess a restaurant. Basically, I wouldn't really know what to call it. I guess it's kind of like a food. It's a restaurant. It's a restaurant. Okay, she works at a restaurant, and these guys kind of threaten her, and they attack her, and this other guy saves her. And the one guy and another guy end up getting thrown in jail, and they're supposed to get executed, but she saves them, and then they work together to find a guy that smells like sunflowers. Granted, I have not finished this anime, but so far it is very good, and I will definitely suggest for somebody to watch it, or anybody to watch it. You can watch it. I can watch it. He can watch it. There's somebody over there. Anime number, whatever number this is, because I completely lost track of the amount that I'm doing. But the next anime I'm actually going to mention is High School of the Dead. Yes, I liked this anime. This anime is basically eye candy and blood and zombies and guns. But it's actually a really good anime. It's literally what I just said. It's about high school kids who zombie apocalypse happens while they're in high school, and they try to get out of their school and branch out to the rest of the city. It's based off in Japan, and they try to find the rest of their family. It is a really good anime because it's action-packed. It's funny. It's raunchy. I mean, yeah, I can't lie. This isn't for the weak-hearted in the sense that if you don't like... It's basically eye candy for guys. But it's a good anime, so you should watch it. This next anime is actually an anime my sister introduced me a long time ago called S.A.O. And it's about a girl who's psychic and ends up traveling into a parallel universe, or another universe, I guess you could say. I feel like it's another planet, actually, because you could see Earth from where they were. And she tries to find her way back home, and she ends up falling in love with this one guy, and then another guy falls in love with her. And yes, it sounds like the typical, you know, female anime, but it's actually really good because it kind of reminds me of Gundam in a sense, because they have the big robots and they're fighting, and it's really nice. An older anime, but it's still genuine, because a lot of the older animes are kind of corny, and the newer ones are kind of, they lack a good storyline. But this is one of the older animes that I definitely suggest for somebody to watch, and you should watch it. I keep telling everybody to watch animes, but I mean, that's the point of this video, isn't it? So this anime is actually a top list anime of mine. It's called Lucky Star. Not only because I feel like Konata and Miyuki are me. Don't judge me. I'm gonna explain. So Miyuki is a bookworm. She has glasses and glasses. And Konata, which is geeky. She's a nerd. She plays video games. She likes manga and anime. And she's short. So I'm the two of them together. But this is a really funny and comedic anime. This anime is filled with references to other animes and video games and comedy and fun and niceness, and it's fluffy. It's something that, you know, kind of puts you in a really upbeat mood. So yeah. So I ended up deciding that I'm going to make 2 parts to this video, if not 3 parts. And I don't know why I have to represent my fingers for the numbers, because I'm pretty sure you guys can count. But the way I'm going to end these videos is I'm going to do a few animes, and then I'm going to do a couple anime movies at the end that I think that people haven't really seen, because I don't really hear people talking about it. So the first anime movie I'm going to mention is an anime called The Cat Returns. Hopefully you haven't seen this one, but this is a really, really good anime because it's Studio Ghibli. Not because it's Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli helped make it better. But this is actually a very good story. It kind of branches off of another anime movie called Whisper of the Heart. And this story is basically about a girl who saves a cat, and that cat owes her gratitude, and she ends up getting kidnapped. And that's where I'm going to leave it. It's really good. If you like cats, you'll like this anime movie. So the second anime movie I'm going to mention is an anime movie called The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. This anime had me up and down the whole anime because I was mad because I couldn't do what she did. She basically leapt through time. She was able to jump back and forward in time. I think in the anime she only jumped back, but it ended up being that she jumped back so much that she only had one jump left, and she had to figure out what she was gonna do. And every time she jumped back, it caused the events in the future to happen differently. So it's a really good anime because the storyline's great, it's funny, main character is awesome, and it's definitely something. It's not Studio Ghibli, it's a different anime. So watch it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's been the point of this whole video. Yeah. So something I wanted to mention in the video was to answer a question that somebody asked me, why I was obsessed with Japanese stuff. It actually happened on accident. My sister was in college and she ran across an anime called Inuyasha, one of my favorite animes to this day. And she introduced it to me, and from there forth I've been obsessed with anime. So that's just how it happened. I don't know. It's just been that way ever since I was basically 4 feet off the ground, if not shorter, because I'm pretty short. So I hope that answers your question. I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope it's not too short, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be. I might throw in some bloopers at the end. And just thanks for sticking by. Thanks for watching and listening to me talk, because I know some people get bored with hearing me talk, and if you do, you can just go. Okay, please don't go. That was mean. That wasn't nice. Come back. I'll bring you some cookies. I'll give you some Japanese snacks. So thanks again, and stay tuned because there's definitely more coming. Bye, guys. Frustrating moment when you want to make a video and your mom decides to have company over. Thanks, Mom. It's weird. Am I orange? I'm probably orange. So, blah blah blah, doing test run. Talk, yada yada yada, seeing how I look. Okay. Okay, so the second anime I'm going to mention is an anime called Angelic Layer. And if you're familiar with an anime called Chobits or another anime called Triple X Holic, it's from Clamp. It's the same creator. Actually, Cardcaptor Sakura, if you haven't seen that one. Oh, I don't like this one. So, Shamrai. Let me just get that out there real quick. Where did that come from? That'd be awesome. You just separate from your body like that and just fly off somewhere. I would go to Japan. So what I'm gonna do, finishing this, Porco Rosso. It's hot. But yes, so to that your answer. I tried to make this video like 3 times, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get up, I'm gonna do it, and I did it. And I'm mad at myself because I could have done it earlier and then I didn't.